It's always a bit of a challenge to sneak out of the house, but we did it. So this morning I have a very specific shot in mind. It's the Tappen Zee bridge, but it's very specifically right underneath the two first of its piers or legs, I guess. It's a pretty clear morning with a nice low cloud overhang. So I'm hoping that I can get a clear shot of New York City underneath those two legs. So I'm not really sure if this is the best spot. I'm not getting everything I want in my frame, because one thing that I really wanted to do with this shot was to get the spans of the Tappen Zee into it, but I think I'm gonna have to frame it too tight to see what I want to see within the city and the skyline there to be able to get anything. So we'll see. I'll set up here. There's some good light here and it's nice and flat and can't ask for really better weather. And then I can't really see a whole lot of the city right now, but we'll get the 500 out and see what that'll show us, if anything. It looks like there could be some drama in there, which will be nice. So gonna unpack and set up and we'll see what it looks like. So what I really wanted for this video was to try to get at least one of these spires, probably this one and then that, these legs right here, and then the spire, you get the city through that. But what I am ending up shooting is this, which is not a horrible frame. We'll see. I wanted to get this nice little color in the water from the lights off the bridge, and then these will clean up well in post. And then right now the city is really covered, but I have a pretty long shot, 1.3 at a focal length of 9 and ISO 80, and we'll see what we can get here. I just rotated just a little bit, got level, and then I wanted to try to get like these 3 tridents right here, that these supports on the east side of the Tappen Zee, along with this nice fog bank that's just rolling, the fog's just rolling off, part of the Palisades. So we'll see how those shots turn out when I get back to the computer. Not bad, I think. They'll be pretty shots. But I did want to take this opportunity to kind of talk through how to stabilize your camera, especially when using a long lens, or doing anything long exposure wise, or exposure bracketing, focus stacking, so that you can reduce the noise and the shake within your camera. So let me show you my setup. Right here I have a very nice, very heavy 12 to 13 pounds of a ProMaster tripod. So if I know I'm going to be going out and doing something that requires my camera to be stable, this is what I grab. It's worth the wait. And then just looking at the camera itself, one thing that you can do is just stuff like this that's hanging off that might, when it gets going in the wind, might cause a whole lot of vibration. Removing that or tucking it away so that it doesn't do so. With your screen, instead of having it out or down, taking it and flipping it around just to reduce that shear. Just like, think about if you were in a wind tunnel, anything you can do to cut over your camera. And then just moving around here, obviously the hood is going to catch wind all the time. So anytime you can remove that hood, and just, I like to keep it on just to protect the lens, because I'm clumsy and I drop stuff all the time, and glass is expensive. So anytime you can remove anything that's gonna, you know, just think about, again, that wind tunnel, anything that's the wind's gonna grab and it's gonna pull, you want to take off. And then of course, if you need that additional weight, most tripods have a little hook on the bottom here. I took this one off because I think I was using this as a monopod, but you can get additional weight to hang from here, or even your bag that you're carrying. Just kind of hook it on here, and it'll add extra weight that's pulling everything down and letting gravity do its job. But those are some things. Electronically and programmatically, something you can do in your camera is, you know, your finger, every time it's on that shutter release, is and your hand causes shake even after you take it away. So even if you think you can get your hand taken away quickly, that's not always the case, and there's still a lot of vibration going on in the camera. So setting a timer, 3 seconds, I prefer 5 seconds, some people prefer 10, just gives a chance for that camera to get all the wiggles out once you release your hand, and you're off and running. As always, walking back, what did I learn? So yeah, I was really inclined to switch my lenses, which is fine, you can do that if you want, but I came out here today to use the 150 and 500. I haven't used it in a really long time, and it's a very expensive piece of glass just to be sitting in a bag. So I came out here, I kind of forced myself to leave that lens on and not switch it out, just to get the practice in. And I don't have a lot of lenses. I'm not the guy that's gonna go out and buy the next coolest lens. I try to figure out the tools that I have and really use them well. Probably why I haven't gotten a drone yet. Well, that and my wife won't let me. So I think one thing I am gonna do, though, just to wrap this one out, is go up to the roof of where my apartment is and shoot into Sleepy Hollow. So it seems like there's some really nice foggy stuff going on there right now. So I want to see if I can get some treetops and see what kind of houses I can see. So have a great day. Dropped my camera. I guess I had twisted the wrong knob or something on the tripod and it popped right out. But I will tell you what, that is why you use lens hoods. Prime example right there. That's where it dropped on the lens hood, no problem, and it came back and hit the cage that I had on the camera itself. So that was money well spent.